This year, life is changing in ways that we never could have imagined. And who better to challenge the status quo than our own Neal Jones? Here is tonight's top 5.
Now that I've turned 40.
40?
Okay, 45.
45.
Let's put it like this. Now that I'm older, I realize the top 5 things you can jettison from your life because they're way overrated. Number 5, ethics.
Are you freaking kidding me? Did he just say ethics?
Yeah, I said ethics.
Look, I'm a sports reporter, not Walter Cronkite.
Who's Walter Cronkite?
He's a legendary broadcaster.
Is he like Brad Stevens?
Yeah, just like Brad, except not as good looking. Do you know how much free golf I could get if I didn't have to be ethical?
It's so unfair.
My favorite course,
The beautiful Prairie Highlands,
just went private. And if I can't wear their shirts on the air, how else am I supposed to get back on the golf course?
If ethics are so great, why don't any politicians have them?
Number 4, achieving your goals.
Very seldom is living out your dream as good as you expect it to be.
When I first started in TV, I came across my boss's paycheck stub in our news vehicle. He made $52 grand a year.
I remember thinking that if I ever got to a point where I could actually make $1,000 a week, my life would be perfect.
But when I reached that level, I was still facing the same challenges I'd always faced.
You mean your attitude and personality?
The moral of the story
And yes, I do have morals, some morals.
is that sometimes the journey to your dream is better than when you actually get there. Number 3, marrying somebody who's smarter. My wife's a lot smarter than me.
What a shock.
And trust me, it's highly overrated.
I wanted to live someplace warm, have no kids, join a great golf club, and drive a convertible. But because my wife's a lot smarter than I am, I ended up in her hometown with 2 kids, playing public golf courses and driving an old car. Plus, she taught me into attending dozens of American Girl doll events.
That's right, tea parties with dolls.
Number 2, following the rules. If I followed the rules, I wouldn't be able to wear shorts at work. I couldn't drive company cars on vacation.
I'm doing a top 5 on Florida beaches.
Just remember this, rules were meant to be broken.
Neal Jones, in my office.
Okay, not all the rules. And the number 1 overrated thing? Sports loyalty. Look, I think you should remain loyal to your main team, but if you're stuck rooting for a perennial loser,
I think you ought to be able to shift your focus to a second favorite team.
this is especially true for little kids.
Texas Tech?
Why should Ellen's little boy, Knox, be stuck rooting for Texas Tech?
Just because mommy couldn't get into SMU.
Oh, come on. They're not that bad.
Hey, they actually lost to Kansas.
Think about that for a moment.
Don't saddle Knox with a loser. Set him free to find a winning college team, like Auburn.
Auburn? Yeah, I started liking them because that's who our boss roots for.
You know what? Let's not fire him right away.
I'm Neal Jones with another victory for journalism.
Oh, so many things to talk about, Gary. Where do we start? Where do we start? Yeah, Texas Tech did lose in football to KU. That was not a proud moment in our household, I have to tell you.
Yeah, I was there and I was shocked when it happened.
Hey, Texas Tech is getting better in basketball, though.
Yeah, they are. They really are. In fact, yeah, it should be a great year if we can just continue playing it. That's the problem right now.
Yes, it is just a crazy, crazy year.
Yes, it is. And crazy weather, too, because